Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Intuitive Beauty. I'm looking kind of crazy right now because I ain't getting ready to go out right now. So Spirit has a few messages for you. All right, they came via dreams, so I'm just gonna get to the point. All right, so I had like a couple of dreams last night, and obviously they all tie into each other, so we're just gonna start from the first one. All right, so the first dream, I was like at some type of community center. All right, and it was like a gathering that was happening. My family was there, my mother, my aunt, it was just a bunch of people that was there. Now from this community center, we walked in. Well, I actually walked to the park with my sister. So we were walking to the park. Now this park is a park that I used to go to like a long time ago when we were like, young, and we used to just be able to walk down the street and really go to the park alone. So we at this park, but at the park there was an event happening, right? So I'm getting, you could have some type of events coming up with your family or some type of event that's going to be happening at a park, all right? That you're going to be going to possibly, or someone who's going to be going to. I'm getting powwow energy off of this, the powwows, like how they have like tents and stuff, and people are selling things and things like that. All right, now hold on. Let's not do that. Okay, yeah, so as I'm walking through the park, I look to the left and that's the playground. Then I look to the right and it's like a big field. So as I look to the left, there's a playground, but there's mad kids on the playground, like just mad kids. One of the children was sitting at the bottom of the slide, and as I looked at the child that was sitting at the bottom of the slide, like all the other children was surrounding this child, but this child was like a grown person, really, like it looked like it was a kid, but then when I had took a double look, it was a grown person. So what made me take the double look is this person was sitting on the bottom of the slide with a bone sticking out from their knee. Like you could see the bone sticking out, and it was like, you see the blood or whatever. And it was just crazy because I'm like, what in the world was happening? How the hell did they do that? So I keep walking. It's more children in front of me, but then I had to go back and look, like, is this bone sticking out? So I'm getting somebody's going to injure their knee. Okay, I don't know if that's like considered a knee injury or whatever, but yeah, it's probably a knee. All right, so I'm getting someone's going to injure their knee. All right, from this dream. Or maybe somebody has already injured their knee. Who the hell knows? Okay, so from this dream I go into the next dream. All right, in this dream I'm visiting an aunt that I never ever visited before, but I always see at family functions. Okay, so I'm getting a Marie may be significant, like Marie, not a Marie, but Marie might be significant. Okay, so as I'm at her house, at her home, she's like showing me things, but she's also giving things to me as well. So I'm getting a death could be significant because my aunt is like an elder. So because she was giving me things, I feel like she was preparing me for something. Not saying that my aunt's gonna go whatever, but basically this is what I'm getting. So you may have someone in your energy who is an elder who may be passing soon. I was getting that feeling the other day before I even received this dream. All right, let's keep going. So she gave me like a nail kit. All right, like not like an actual nail kit, but like, something to do my nails. So I'm getting a nail tech is significant. All right, and I'm also getting she gave me some slides like for my pedicures, to do pedicures, like some shoes. So I'm getting, there's going to be a shoe that's going to be created. So you could be creating this shoe that is going to help people, or be of great use for when people go get pedicures. All right, it was a nice little cute sandal. All right, obviously you want to get it. It was gridded, whatever the case may be, but you'll have an idea. You'll know who I'm talking about if this is you. All right. So yeah, from the dream, a guy walked in. I'm not sure what the guy was talking about, but at that point I just walked out, and now I'm in another dream. Okay, let's keep going. So in this dream, all right, because it went into another dream, I'm getting a bus driver significant, okay, because I was on a bus. I'm also getting to, the bus popped up in a dream twice, okay, but the first time, let me tell you what happened on the first bus. We wasn't like on a bus, like this was more so like a yellow bus, okay. So somebody could be a yellow bus driver or a yellow bus school aide. All right, that's the energy I'm getting. All right, so on this bus, I was basically like walking onto the bus, and I see my sister, my mother. All right, so you could be dealing with people like this in your energy. All right, I'm not saying that my mother and my sister's like this, but just pay attention to the dream. Okay, pay attention to the message. So in this dream, I'm having a conversation with my mother, and she's like, oh, I sent your child with her other grandmother. And I'm like, how are you going to send my child with the other grandmother when it's my time to have my child? And now I'm trying to figure out ways to like call the child's father, right? I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm about to text this person, but I can't even text this person because this person already had abandoned this child. How am I supposed to have a conversation with someone who has abandoned a child already when the only person I can talk to is my mother, right? In this situation, in the dream. So I'm trying to figure out ways to write this father of the child. I'm trying to figure out ways what to say, how I'm going to say it, everything like that. At this point, I just give up, and I'm like, fuck it. I don't know what to say, because that's the wrong person to be talking to about somebody who really doesn't care. You get what I'm saying? So the child was taken. I'm trying to understand why my mother made the decision that she made when I told her, in fact, that I was going to work and I will be right back. Right now, me going to work to provide for my child, you understand, I'm coming back to get my child. I'm not just abandoning my child. All right. So after she was taken, I just left it at that. And now I'm trying to have a conversation with my sister. So we're having a disagreement because I feel like at this point, I'm talking to two emotional creatures and they're not logically thinking. So I'm trying to get her to understand, like, you know, you don't think that's weird that she's giving her away on my time? And, you know, my sister in the dream was like, well, you know, blase skip, like, really, like, I really don't give a fuck, and you're not right. And, you know, this is the energy that she was giving me. But I came to the conclusion, like, I cannot talk to these two emotional creatures. And I'm saying emotional creatures based off the experiences that I had with them. Okay. So you may have people in your energy who you may not be able to really communicate with because they don't think with logic. They think with their emotions. And I'm not going to say all females think with emotions. You do have some females out here who think with logic. All right. It just takes a special part of that brain to be tapped into. That's all it boils down to. All right. Now, let's go to the next part of the dream. So the next part of the dream, this is a lot to process. So just you bear with me. I am at a laundromat. So I'm sitting outside the laundromat after a while, and I'm like, I don't know how I ended up at a grocery store in between it. So I went grocery shopping, laundromat, but in the midst of this, I'm at the corner next to the laundromat, or like next to a pharmacy, whatever. So I'm sitting there. I don't even know if I was in a car, but I just know I was sitting next to this particular area. I'm getting somebody's name could be Saint. I'm also getting somebody's name could be George. All right, because Saint and George, that's the street that I was on. There's another street over here, but I can't really think of that name right now. But it was like the corner and the corner. So you know how the two streets cross. Basically, that's how it was. So this is why I'm coming up with these two names. All right, so so basically I'm sitting I'm sitting there, And then my mother in the dream, okay, she's like, let me take a picture of you in your panties, like, you know, pulling my pants down so she could take a picture of me while I'm sitting in my panties. Like, yeah, they look sexy, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to send it to somebody. So I'm like, what? And then I snatched the phone, and the guy in the text message was like, yeah, send me pictures and then I'll send you the money. So I take the phone. When I took the phone to see that, I'm like, oh, hell no. And I just started texting back, no, you send the money first. Don't judge me. This is the dream, right? So I fucking send a text message, and then she takes the picture. But I'm trying to think, like, if I know the money ended up coming because she ended up giving me my cut, and she ended up giving my sister her cut. So I guess she had the same encounter with my sister too, because my sister was like, oh, you owe me some more money. So my sister comes over actually with the money, like, here, mom's taking you this. So she's like counting it out and she gives it to me, but then she counts out her portion and gives me the rest. And my portion was more than her portion. And then she like, wait, how much you got? So now we're going back and forth. So I'm going to dissect all of this after I finish telling you about the dream. So now we're going back and forth about the money. And I'm like, girl, you the one who gave me my money. It's not like you gave me the whole stack of money and then I split it. No, you gave me the money. You gave yourself the money, gave me my money. And then you asked me how much money I had after you gave me the money. So obviously it was not my mistake, obviously. And I don't even know how much money I was supposed to get from this anyway. Because I didn't say I was, who told y'all I was wanting to be pimped off? So I'm getting... There's a mother who may be pimping their daughters, okay, with a S, plural, out, okay, or just their children, period. But it was two females in a dream, two daughters in a dream. All right, I'm getting older daughters, not young daughters, but who the fuck knows, okay? So from the dream of like, all right, she give me my money. I still got the more money than her, and then she took her part, because I'm like, look, I'm not about to go back and forth, because at this point, I'm like, here, take the extra $150, or take the extra $50 so it could be even. But she like, no, I don't want it at this point. I don't want it at this point. But you just made a big deal that you gave me more money. It was so confusing, right? So that's what I got from that part of the dream, right? Somebody's definitely somebody's parents pimping their daughters, okay? Now, as we finish talking about the money, right? I'm walking across the street to my home. So as I'm walking across the street to my home, is the bus stop right there. The bus stop lets off 3 children, I believe so. One is older. Then the other 2 are like a little younger. All right, so I'm hearing the name Juju, all right? I'm also getting to somebody could be trying to put Juju on you, trying, okay? But it's not working, all right? I'm also getting to whoever you are, you're heavily protected, whatever the case may be, because I feel like every time somebody try to do something to you, like look at the whole pimping aspect of the dream. It was like the person was trying to set my mother up, thinking that she didn't know what she was talking about, but because I'm so business oriented and business minded, I'm like, no, get the money first and then send the pictures, even though I should have just said no right in the dream. But this was how the dream was going. Like, I can't control what God is showing me. So so in the dream, yeah, somebody could be trying to do doing some juju on you, whatever the case may be, maybe on your family, I don't know. But Juju, the name Juju was definitely significant. So the girl got off the bus with the other 2 kids, and basically they was having a conversation as I'm walking by, as they're getting off the bus so I could go home. And she was like, one of the kids was like, well, why we can't go home? And she was like, the girl Juju in a dream was like, well, I don't want to go home because if something happened, what if they start shooting? It's always something going on there. So I don't know where they were coming from, whose house they were coming from, but it sounded like she was coming from home. And she was trying to get the kids to go and escape and go somewhere else where she felt like they would be safe at. So I don't know who that's for, but kids could be possibly going through some stuff at home. All right. Because, yeah, that's basically what one of the other little kids like, why we can't go home. So, yeah, I did say that, right? I just, you know, I don't know if it went over my head or whatever. So then I'm also getting to Ben Gay. All right, because I had went to go to the bathroom and I came back from the bathroom and I'm like, damn, my room smelled like Ben Gay, but I don't even use Ben Gay. All right, so I'm getting somebody could have been gay. All right, and you just now finding out, or if you're asking if they have been, if they was gay before, because maybe this person is gay now, I feel like they've been gay. All right, somebody name could be Ben. And I'm getting to somebody named could be gay. I don't know. I never heard somebody named gay before, but maybe Geisha. All right. I heard of Geisha before, but all right. So I'm getting I get the number. All right. June 27th is significant. All right. And what's that? September 1st. Yeah, somebody name could be Ben Gay. I mean, Ben or gay. I'm also getting to, you could be just gay overall, like, you know, happy, because gay also means happy. All right. You could have a happy place, a happy space, or whatever the case may be. And then when I went back to the bathroom because I only came back to my room to get a towel. Then I went back to the bathroom so I could take a shower. Then I came back to my room after I got out the shower and I smelled a nail salon. Like, literally, like somebody was doing nails in my room. Like, I walked into a nail salon. That's the kind of energy. So, like I was saying earlier, somebody could be a nail tech. All right. Or maybe you're just going to go get your nails done today. If you did go get your nails done, they look cute, honey. They do. Okay. But yeah, that's the energy. Don't judge my hair, y'all. Because I just, like, literally got up, took my shower. I was playing a game with my daughter for a little bit. And then, yeah, now I've just decided to record this video. So yeah, I hope the messages do resonate with you guys. And yes, I'll catch you next time. Bye.